Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to the You Revolution. Show me yours and I'll show you mine. Obviously, I'm talking about scars. We've all got them. Some are visible, some are invisible. Some of us are carrying scars in our memories. Some of us are carrying heart scars. Some of us are carrying emotional scars. Some of us are carrying actual physical scars because of something that we might have gone through. The big thing, though, when it comes to scars, is admitting it. There tends to be something in our thinking that says if we admit to our scars, it actually makes us weak, when in fact it's completely the opposite. When we admit to our scars, it actually makes us trusted. I think one of the boldest things I've ever done, whether I'm speaking from a platform or on a video like this, is when I've admitted my failings and admitted that there are so many times when I just don't get it right. And what that makes people do is trust you. You know, the big thing is admitting to it. It's a challenge in itself. I don't trust a person who presents themselves as perfect. Because you see, a perfect person that's got it all together, well, they can't help a scarred person like me. They can't help me. They've got no stories to tell. A person who's never been through anything has no stories to tell. We don't need leaders who have never been to hell and back. We need leaders who have seen hardship, who have lived through hardship and know the way out of it. That's a true leader who can lead you out of something that is difficult, something that you're struggling with right now. The more open I get with my feelings, the more people trust me. Very often when I'm life coaching somebody, I'll tell them a situation that I've been through. And suddenly I see the reserve sort of starts to drop and they start to realize I'm talking to a real person here. Somebody who actually bleeds, somebody who actually gets disappointed, somebody who actually lets himself down, somebody who makes some pretty bad choices sometimes. The more open I get about my feelings, the more people will trust me. That will work for you as well. Stop trying to put across an image of perfection. Social media does that. When we put ourselves out on social media and we sort of do some retouching on the picture of ourselves to make ourselves look absolutely flawless and perfect, you know, that's just putting forward an image of perfection. There's vanity in that, but also it makes other people on the outside feel like they can never live up to what you are, when in fact you are as scarred as anyone else. You just don't admit it. You make yourself relatable when you admit to your scars. I struggle with anxiety. I struggle with panic attacks. It's all under control at this point, but it's been an obstacle that I've had to get over. I struggle with unhelpful thoughts very often and feelings of doubt, and I struggle with feelings of worthlessness. I feel like a constant underachiever in my life. And I also know that all of these things are lies, because I also suffer from what's called imposter syndrome, where all the time you feel like you're not good enough, that you're faking it, you're blagging it as you go through life. You see, these are my scars. I'm telling you what my scars are. I feel like I've got nothing to offer most of the time. But you see, that's something that I have to deal with because I know it's a lie. I know it's absolutely not true. Because when I see what I do and when I reflect back on things that I might have done, I see that actually those things quite simply pale into insignificance, those negative thoughts about myself. But I've had to train my brain to focus away from those things. I'm showing you my scars right now. And I have got physical ones, yeah, from little accidents that have happened, nothing major. I've never had sort of major surgery or anything like that. But you know, every single scar you've got is evidence of a battle fought and survived. You're still going, but you've got the scars to prove it, and every scar is a story. Every scar is encouragement for somebody else that's busy getting scarred, and they can see your scars and they can say, that person made it, I can make it too. These are my scars, and this is why I encourage people so much. This is why I do what I do. This is why I try and build people up, because I'm on my journey and I just want others to know that they're not alone in theirs. You're not alone in your journey. Are you living your best life? Is this the best that it can be? Is there more to life than this? Are you struggling with your doubts? Are you struggling with emotional scars? Are you struggling with a feeling that you're never, ever quite going to measure up to that mark? Talk to me. Get a hold of me. Get a hold of me through the website. Get a hold of me. I want to walk this journey with you. Show people your scars. We need real people. Social media does not help. It causes people to think that they'll never be as good as another person. You know, people tend not to take photographs and selfies of their worst days, but they'll take a selfie of themselves when they happen once a year to go away on holiday, and you look at them and you think, my word, this person's always on a tropical island. This person's always doing something amazing. No, no, no. They just know how to edit, and they know how to make it look good. Let's not edit our lives. Let's be open. Let's be honest with each other. Be open. Be honest with me. I've been honest with you. Let's do this journey together. Let's do life together. Thank you so much for joining me.